Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Forsaken Soul back with another video. So Rockstar is remastering GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, but is Max Payne next? Let's talk about it because today is obviously the celebration of Max Payne 2's 18th birthday. And they did celebrate Max Payne's 20th birthday. Next year, 2022, is going to be Max Payne 3's 10th year anniversary. But I did some digging. Obviously, this is wishful thinking, a little bit of a confirmation bias, but just thinking that Rockstar knows, since they're going to be remastering the GTA trilogy, they know they're sitting on a gold mine, and they know that Max Payne can't just die, right? Max Payne and the fans can't let the trilogy, the series, die, man. We want more, because it leaving on 3, obviously, story-wise, capped off. Perfect, fine. But the game, like, especially in this modern era, we cannot let that go. Like that, the online experience, the story, obviously they changed up the atmosphere by going to Brazil, but still, like, the gameplay, chef's kiss, perfection. Sorry about that. But Rockstar tweeted, "When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down. Your whole life flashes by, heartbreak and scars. Stay with it, and you can live a lifetime in that split second." Now, I went and did a reverse Google search of this quote to find out that it's Max Payne and Vladimir going back and forth. Max Payne ends up saying, "Einstein was right. Time is relative to the observer. When you're looking down the barrel of a gun, time slows down. Your whole life flashes by, heartbreak and scars. Stay with it, and you can live a lifetime in that split second." Vladimir says, "Besides, a gentleman always avenges the insults done to his lady. You did kill Winterson." Bah! And then he shoots Max Payne. Obviously, spoiler alerts if you never played Max Payne 2. Then Vladimir goes on to say, "Hypothetically, if the only choice you've got is to do the wrong thing, then it's not really the wrong thing. It's more like fate. What the fuck is wrong with you, Max? Why don't you just die? You hate life. You're miserable all the time, afraid to enjoy yourself even a little. Face it, you might as well be dead already. Do yourself a favor. Give up." And we know that hits for Max Payne fans. Like, we can't give up Max Payne. Max Payne ain't gonna give up, right? Even at the end of Max Payne 3, the guy was just done, man. He was exhausted, but you could tell, man, Max Payne's in it, man. He's a bull. He's a fighter. Now, let's look at Sam Lake's tweet, because he said, "Happy 18th birthday." And he talked about how, as a writer, this was one of the best experiences he's had because everything just clicked. But he posted a picture of Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne, a specific chapter, Part 3, Waking Up from the American Dream, Chapter 7, Love Hurts. Obviously, spoiler alerts as well. Now, in this particular chapter, Max ends up going through this manor with Mona. But as they go through this manor, Mona ends up, backstabbing Max Payne, but she can't pull the trigger. She ends up saying, "Look, man, I can't do this. Basically, I love you. I love you, Max." She can't do it. Vladimir comes out the trenches, bow, shoots her in the back. And Vladimir ends up going on this tangent about how, obviously, "Yo, man, I just can't kill you, dog. Max Payne, you don't give up. You can't just die. You don't die, Max Payne." And yeah, on the surface, that's just dialogue. It could just be a coincidence that, both of these quotes end up juxtaposing each other with the same, I wouldn't say symbolism, but the same theme, that Max Payne just won't die, right? The Max Payne trilogy just won't die. Now, that's a reach, man. And obviously, as a Max Payne fan, I would love for that to be true, man. And if you stuck around this long, appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think, man. Could you see a modern era Max Payne trilogy? Because the first Max Payne, if you go back and play it, a bit archaic, but the gameplay does make sense for the type of game it was. It was, you literally just run room to room to room, killing bad guys and hobos and crackheads. But it made sense, obviously, if you would implement the style and gameplay and physics of Max Payne 3 or a modernized version of Max Payne 3 into both of the games. Yeah, you would need to tweak a couple things, because in Max Payne 2, you could do like a little spin around, slow motion, reload. But for the most part, the gameplay has just evolved. It wasn't really changed drastically. And I could see them putting Max Payne 3's gameplay into all of them, or enhancing Max Payne 3's gameplay into all of them. Let me know what y'all think, man. Wishful thinking. We'll see. We'll see how successful the GTA trilogy is, because we know it's gonna be successful. We know it's gonna sell like hotcakes, physical versions, digital versions, regardless to how it looks or how it feels, because for one, it's the first 3 GTAs, the first big GTAs, with obviously the butt end of that being one of the best, most critically acclaimed Grand Theft Autos. Even though my favorite is Vice City, we all know that San Andreas always tops the charts, but seeing the potential Rockstar has in this trilogy will only give us foresight for the future of their properties. Max Payne, The Warriors, Manhunt, even what else they got? Bully. Like we could see potential remakes or remasters if Rockstar was smart, because that's a gold mine, man. That's a whole like treasure trove of games, franchises they literally could just revive. Don't even have to write new stories for it. Really just got to send it to a third-party studio. I mean, even send it to Bluepoint, man. Bluepoint would definitely be on board with that, and we know they would do a phenomenal, magnificent job with the IPs, and people would buy it. I know it's a tired topic, an exhausting topic, just saying, hey, just reprint the games, right? Give us the same games we played as kids, but for the modern day gaming and for modern day generation. But let me know what y'all think, man. It's a little bit long-winded of a talk, but Max Payne, I love Max Payne, man. The gameplay of 3, if you have yet to play it, and if you didn't play the online experience, whew, you missed out. You missed out. But let me know what y'all think, man. Slap the like button, hit subscribe, because it helps out a lot, and I appreciate it very much, man. But in the meantime, have a beautiful day and a wonderful night, man. Peace.